Abraham and Isaac, a journey of faith. In a land far away there lived a man named Abraham, a faithful servant of God. Abraham had been promised by God that he would become the father of many nations, and after many years of waiting, he was blessed with a son named Isaac. To Abraham, Isaac was not just a child. He was the embodiment of God's promise, a miracle born out of faith. As Isaac grew, their bond strengthened. Abraham taught him the ways of the Lord, and they shared countless moments of laughter and love. But one fateful day, God called upon Abraham with a request that would test the very core of his faith. "Take your son, your only son Isaac, whom you love," God commanded, "and go to the region of Moriah. Sacrifice him there as a burnt offering." In that moment, a profound silence enveloped Abraham's heart. His mind raced, questioning the command. How could he sacrifice the very child he had longed for? Yet, despite the storm of emotions and confusion, Abraham chose obedience over understanding. The next morning, with a heavy heart, he took Isaac, 2 servants, and the supplies needed to offer a sacrifice. They traveled for 3 days under the glaring sun, each step weighing heavily on Abraham's spirit. Isaac, filled with innocence, noticed something was amiss. "Father, we have the fire and the wood, but where is the lamb for the burnt offering?" he asked with trusting eyes. Abraham replied, "God himself will provide the lamb." As they reached their destination, Abraham built an altar, laid the wood, and finally turned to face his son, the child of promise. In that moment, he felt the weight of his faith and the terror of what was to come. With trembling hands and tears in his eyes, he bound Isaac and laid him on the altar. As he raised the knife, ready to follow through on God's command, everything around him stood still. Time seemed to freeze, and it was as if the heavens held their breath. But just then, an angel of the Lord called out, "Abraham, Abraham." The voice pierced through the chaos, and Abraham paused. "Do not lay a hand on the boy," the angel continued. "Now I know that you fear God because you have not withheld from me your son, your only son." In that moment, a ram appeared caught in the thorns, a provision from God. Abraham realized that true faith is not just about holding on to what we love, but also about being willing to let go when God asks. He took the ram and offered it in place of Isaac. Reflection for today. This powerful story of Abraham and Isaac transcends time, echoing in our lives today. It calls us to reflect on what we hold dear. What are the Isaacs in our lives? The promises, relationships, or dreams that we cherish? Are there things we need to surrender to God, trusting that He knows best? Just as Abraham didn't waver in his faith, we too are asked to trust God's plan even when it seems unfathomable. In a world that often teaches us to tightly grip what we have, Abraham's story reminds us of the beauty of surrender. Surrender